Blocks in AutoCAD. Today I want to show you how to create blocks and the application. Mainly I'll focus on how you can apply blocks in AutoCAD to make your work easier, to be able to do structural drawings effectively and faster. As a structural engineer, it is inevitable that you learn how to use blocks, especially if you're an AutoCAD user and you know most engineers use AutoCAD. What is a block? For example, in this drawing, there are three drawings here, different type of structure. This is an ado. This one is a hip roof design in AutoCAD, and this one is, I think, 7-story building done here in AutoCAD. How many? If you go to insert, you can see the blocks used in this drawing. If I click here, you'll see I have many blocks. You can see all these are the blocks used in this drawing. You can just scroll down and you see there so many blocks. If you go to this drawing, insert, you see I've also several blocks that I used in this drawing. I will also focus on how to create and edit different type of blocks to show different details. Let's start by how do I create a block. For example, I want to create a block for this legend. I want to create a block using this uh, legend. So I will just need to go to insert, create block. You can see this, and then click create block. All right. Now I'll save it as legend 2. Then base point, I'll pick on screen. It is very important that you pick the base point on screen. And then select object. Then I will just select this object. If you don't pick base point, the base point will be here, 0, 0, 0. And you can see when you're inserting, you will have to struggle. But now that the base point is here, to insert again, it will be much easier. And then finally, I'll click OK. Now I have grouped all these block C, block B, block A, legend, and also these particular shapes into one block. Now if I come to insert, I can insert it, just scroll to the last one, and then I will insert it there, right? This means you can save any typical detail in AutoCAD in blocks. You can be able to share and you can be able to use it over and over and over again, and your drawing will be having consistency to the point that anyone that sees your drawing will know this is a drawing from a particular person because of how you detail and how you have what you call you have consistency in your drawing. So I can save this tree foundation in block. For example, just I can save the staircase detail as block. So I can just go to create block, insertion point. My insertion point would be that point, and select object with all these staircase with the fields, the detail and everything. Then click enter, save it as staircase. Staircase. Okay. So that when I come to insert, I can just insert. I can also import these in a new drawing, these blocks in a new drawing, and then just if I'm having a new structural drawing, I just use the same detail. So you can see my staircase is there. Just insert there. You can also go to insert, more options, specify scale on screen, specify insertion point on screen, etc. Then okay, there. My scale, let's say 2. You can see this one has been scaled up to 2. Okay. Now if you come to this one, there are different type of block. For example, this block has detail. You can see it has sheet, that is sheet number, and it has number, right? It has sheet and sheet number. If, for example, I have another block, if you see this one here, if I click it, it has type and length, right? Type and length. So, for example, let us create this type of block. I can just use a circle, a square, just 10, comma, comma, 10, enter. I need 10 inches, enter. Sorry, I did 10, comma, 10. Okay. Then I'll just move it somewhere. I will offset by 1 inch. I will rotate by 45. Rotate by 45 around the center. 45 degrees, enter. Change this one to dashed, right? Okay. And then I can go to insert. I want to create block. Select my insertion point will be here. I select my object will be that. Okay. Save it, give it a name. I'll name it as detail. Sheet detail. All right, and then click OK. Now I'll go to block editor and then scroll down to sheet detail, this one which we just created. Click OK. Then attribute definition. I will type all right. I will type it x2. Okay, and then I want this one to be in the geometric center of this. Okay, and then I'll type, is it length? G length, H length, type X feet, X inches. All right, then save. Now, if I insert this that type, insert sheet detail. Yes, I want 1. My type will be 1. My length will be 2, 4. And click OK. Okay, now I can just go to editor, block editor, change some to make it go to the midpoint. Okay. Okay. Save. Now this one should be updated. So if I insert 1, 3, 2, 10. Just like that. You can also use it, for example, if I go to this drawing, blocks are very useful because you can scale it and rotate it as one object. In model here, you can see we don't have all those details, but they exist in form of blocks. So you can just insert all that detail, insert. Before I continue, I have link in my description where you can download all these drawings with all those blocks, which you can use for your reference in if you have a project that you are actually doing. So just go to my description and click on the link, and you'll be able to download these particular drawings. So you can see these is Hebrew details. You have all these detail grouped. So if I come to my sheet, I can just insert. I'll just insert, for example, that one, my insertion point there. It's so small, and again, I will scale it. Okay. Um, I can also insert. I can insert some blocks here. Go to insert in my sheet 1, then insert. I will insert the title. Just insert it somewhere. Maybe in this sheet I can insert. Let me insert something that I actually created, because I don't know the base point of that particular. And then I can scale it. Scale it down, base point, this point, maybe 0.0001, enter. So guys, in the next video, I want to show you how you can import blocks from another drawing into your drawing. That will be the focus of my next video. This video is just showing you how to do different type of blocks, and I focus on application, how you can use it to do what we call typical detail. Save it as a block to make sure that your drawing have a consistency, and anyone who you do drawing will just know this is a drawing from a particular guy because of how your detail are done. Maybe your staircase, they know your staircase looks like this. If you have beam, if for example you have this beam details for 50 by 200, you need 3d16 and 2d16 at the bottom. You save all this detail as block for beam X section. Therefore, every time you just need to come import your blocks to your drawing, and then come inserting your blocks with all the details. Therefore, your work will be much easier, right? The only thing that you might not be able to insert is maybe this is it called longitudinal? Because it depends on the length and also the position of your column. But the cross section, you can just have typical details. For example, the 20, the 16, you have all these details in form of blocks. See you in my next video. If you like this video, want to watch more video like this, please subscribe, share, like.